Hello everyone, this is Jamuyan. I'm going to share my learnings and experiences of classical vocal singing uh, with somebody who needs it and who wants it. Um, so I will start first with a lesson of breathing. So breathing is the basic uh, for the maintaining our lives and also for singing. So without breathing, without air, there cannot be any singing or songs. So breathing is the basic. So classical vocal singing or singing lesson 101 is breathing. So I'll show you some practices so that you can practice yourself to get some concept or some image or a feeling about the breathing, feeling about the air. The first practice is breathe the air in slowly as much as you can and hold your breath for some seconds and then breathe out the air slowly also as much as you can. So when you breathe in, use your lips, make it like a small mouth of a bottle or something, or a small mouth of balloon, make it small so that you can breathe air in slowly and very little, like this. So breathe in the air until you cannot breathe in. And when you breathe in, you will feel your F's will be inflated. And then breathe in the air until you cannot breathe in, like this. And then when you reach at the moment that you cannot breathe in anymore, hold your breath for some seconds, like 10 seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And breathe out your air slowly as much as you can. When you breathe out, use your teeth so that you can make some sounds, some squeaky sounds, kind of sound, and it will help you to breathe out small amount of air slowly as much as you can, like this. So if you can control your teeth and your F's and everything well, the breathing out session will be continued for a very long time. It will be much more than you can expect. So there could be a kind of longer breathing out. And one thing you have to be careful is when you breathe out, you have to maintain your F's. Your F shouldn't be collapsed down. When you breathe it in the air, your F's went up, was inflated, and you have to maintain that status, the F status, F height and F inflated situation, and your ass shouldn't be collapsed down when you breathe out. It cannot be completely maintained, but you have to maintain the shape of your abs and your abs status as much as you can, like this. Your air came out through your teeth and your mouth, and your abs still in the shape when it was like when it was inflated. That is the first practice. The purpose of this practice is to make you feel how much air you can breathe in, and how slowly and how much you can breathe out. The purpose of this practice is to make you feel that kind of feeling, to make you feel the air, the amount, that kind of thing. And the second practice is usually when you sing, there's not much time to breathe in such slowly. So you have to usually you have to breathe in very fast and quick, because the next score, the next note will start right after. So you have to make a quick and a sharp breath, fast breath. So breathe in the air instantly, like this. When you breathe in, there shouldn't be the noise which I made, like this kind of noise. Without this noise, if you want to remove this kind of noise, you have to open your throat, like this. You have to be ready to open your mouth before breathing in. So classical vocal singing is called open throat singing. So it connects with that kind of concept. You have to breathe in the air, before that open your throat, like this. Breathe in instantly, and quick and fast. And store your breath in your abs, and your abs is inflated, and you store breath in your lungs, and your diaphragm went down, so that your lungs can be inflated fully and completely. And hold your breath for some seconds, and then breathe out. Also breathe out your air slowly with your teeth. I will show you some examples. Hold your breath for some seconds, like 5 seconds to 10 seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And then breathe out your air slowly and little by little with the help of your teeth. Like this. And the third practice, when you do this practice, you will use your hands. So let's breathe in. Like you breathed in the air in the first example. first practice, just add your movement of your hands to it. So with your hands, like some part of balloons or some inflator or something. Use your hand when you breathe in. Raise your hand slowly, little by little, with the ratio of the air you breathe in, like this. So the movement of your hand should be kind of balanced and not sudden, balanced with some certain ratio, and your hand will raise. You will raise your hand until you finish your breathing in process, like this. And you stop your breathing in. You hold your breath, and your hand stopped. And you start to breathe out your air slowly with your teeth, and your hand also will come down in the same manner. Try to balance the speed of your breathing out sequence and your movements of your hands from the top point to the bottom point, to the first position. You can practice this practice for some like 2 or 3 times. Three steps is enough. And also the fourth practice is just adding your hand movements to the practice second. As I told you, breathe in instantly with the readiness of your throat opening, like this, and hand movements will be added to that. And hold your breath for some seconds, and breathe out slowly with your teeth. And your air completely breathe it out, and your hand in the same manner, in the same speed ratio, come back to the first position. So I told you about 4 practices. It is not totally different, but the first 2 practices and latter 2 practices, just the hand movements addition. And for each practice, 3 sets is enough, or less. When you did it, when you try to practice it, and you will feel it's not easy process. If you do it more than that, many times you will feel dizziness. So it is not helpful for your health or your health. So 3 steps for each practice is enough, and practice it daily, like totally like 15 to 30 minutes a day. And again, the purpose of this breathing is to make your breathing longer, and to help you feel the mechanism of the breathing in and breathing out, and hold your breath, and how much you can breathe in, and how you can breathe out slowly. And I will explain it about it later, but some mechanism of the diaphragm and the lungs, diaphragm and your abs. In the classical vocal singing, the breathing is called abdominal breathing, not just chest breathing or shallow breath. Sometimes the classical vocal singer use some shoulder breath or chest breath. That is kind of a sudden breath and a shallow breath, quick breath. But basically, mostly, the basic breathing is it is called abdominal breathing, kind of deep breathing, and breathe in the air, a certain amount of air instantly, and store it in your lungs, and with the help of your mechanism of your abs, the muscles of abs, and your muscles and your diaphragm, and artificially maintain your lungs to the inflated status, and make the air come out slowly, so then you can take advantage of the air efficiently and fully. And it will make you feel, understand the breathing in and breathing out mechanism. You can feel, literally, you can feel the air through your mouth and through your respiratory system. Okay, the first lesson of breathing is all about this, and I hope you to practice it 3 sets for each practice, like 15 minutes to 30 minutes a day, daily. And in your practice, I hope you to consider your health condition and body condition, because it can be harmful for somebody who has some defects of some respiratory system. So don't do too much, and use it kind of a method of basics of singing, and also I think it is good for your health, for the respiration. So that's it for the lesson 1, classical vocal singing lesson 101, and I will tell you about much more than that, like making sounds and like that kind of knowledge and experiences later sometimes. Okay. By now, I will say goodbye to you guys. See you next time. Bye bye.